Let's watch the most liked body language video together. So we have 1.2 million likes. One of the top comments is, accidentally doing all of these to someone I want to be friends with badly. Even though the title is Body Language Signs Someone Does Not Like You. Heh? How can this be possible? So let's watch the video and let's see what we find. Now let's answer the question, okay, why is this body language? Why I'm doing this when I want to be friends with someone badly? Okay, so it is quite opposite she's telling us. We have the first phase, the first expression is this one. Yeah? This one is a tiredness phase. That's why I'm also saying this doesn't mean that someone isn't liking you. It can be just someone is very tired. So that's the problem when we don't have a context. It can, of course, be that the person is tired of what I am saying and I'm talking. Mostly I will drift away. It's not like I come closer to the camera. So it's not like how she is doing it with looking straight in the camera. It's more like, and it's like a daydream starting. This is what we see most of the time. As stronger as the tiredness goes, as more they are drifting away, and of course the eyelid is moving down more. So why could it be that we have this phase, this tiredness phase, when we want to be friends with someone badly? So first of all, there's the word badly. I just over-exaggerate now that we have it a little bit more clearer. Yeah? I want to be friends with someone badly. I will have a crush on someone. So let's say Laura has a crush on Lars. And there's one part that's like, oh, yeah, this facial expression. Wow, hi Lars. Yeah, wow, I'm feeling so great. This is one part. But there's also another part, and maybe you know this from dates. Yeah, I don't think that Lars like us. Oh, I don't want him to see me like this. Oh, I'm feeling ashamed. Oh, I shouldn't talk. I should talk less. And all these doubtfulness thoughts, what I'm doing wrong and why Lars is not the right man or something like this, or why I'm not the right person for Lars. So this part is doing a different technique. And there are many, many different techniques we are using. This is just one example. This part can use tiredness. It's a protection mechanism. Why should this part use tiredness? Because when I'm really tired, I cannot talk with Lars anymore. So we have a different goal of two different parts in ourselves. And one of the parts saying, I don't want to have any contact because then I'm feeling ashamed. This is getting into a relationship that is getting bad. We have this experience all the time. So I'm getting tired and going to sleep. We have this technique out of our childhood because this technique worked very nice short term. Yeah, it's a short term technique. So when there was a problem, a conflict in our life, we just went to sleep and the next day it was better. For example, my parents were angry at myself and I said, you did something wrong. I just sleep over the night and the next day it was more calm. Again, this is not for every person. This is a technique commonly developed. Then we have this tiredness, and this tiredness can also be expressed in the direct contact with Lars. So now this facial expression, pressing their lips together when interacting. This is the most common sign for I want to say something, but I'm not allowed. I'm listening to you, and yeah, that's why I press my lips together, because it's not my turn. Okay, so this is a commonly anger situation and discussion. You will see this very often in the other videos. I already talked about it. But now the question, when I want to be friends with someone badly, why could I use it in this situation? Because when I have this crush with Lars, then there's one part that's like talking, wants to say him, hey Lars, I like you so much, or you are so great, and maybe sexualize, you have such a great body and I really like your hair. but the other part, again, is feeling ashamed. So the other part is pressing the lips together and trying to push down. No, we cannot say this. It's not the time. Please don't say this. And so it could also be happening that in this context, we are pressing the lips together. This facial expression is disgust. Yeah, this is one of the strongest intense emotion when we go into the meditation and listen to this feeling. And I don't want to do anything with you, and then we have disgust. So I would doubt that when I want to be friends with someone badly, maybe you recognize it, but this I didn't find in my research with other people, with the clients, and also my daily life. I couldn't find this. This definitely for me is definitely a sign someone don't like you. But of course, keep in mind that this can also be just a projection onto someone. So it can be that I am talking about a topic, I'm talking about spiders, and then she's doing this expression, then she's projecting the emotion onto me because I am talking about the topic, and in her in her visualization she has the spiders, and now she's connecting it with me because she's looking into my eyes. I am talking about the story, and this is the protection mechanism of projecting. Looking away when talking with someone, and again we take this example of I want to be friends with someone badly. The reason therefore is why we can always, like with the eyes, okay, left, right. So being very anxious about the situation. So I am in crush with Lars again, and I'm feeling ashamed at the same time. We have again these two parts. And then there's this part, I don't want him to see my true feelings. I don't want to see him that I'm feeling ashamed. That's why I'm avoiding the eye contact. Because we made all the experience in our childhood. Please check it for yourself. I'm just saying all, maybe only 90%, that when I'm looking into the eyes of another person, it is much more likely that the other person can see my emotion, and the connection of my emotion is getting more intense and more stronger than when I'm just looking away. Everyone who did eye gazing in their life will also make this very conscious experience of intense emotion when you look into the eyes of another person for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or 5 minutes, and realizing what's happening in myself. Maybe you don't, but I think I talked about this a lot with people, and I didn't find someone that said, no, I didn't feel anything after 10 minutes looking into the eyes. So this could also be a protection mechanism. I don't want you to see my true feelings because I'm feeling ashamed that I have a crush on you. I don't want to express it. That's why I'm looking away. This facial expression is also being very annoyed, or it can also be very tired. The reason therefore is this is very unique for everyone. So that's why with the clients I go into this feeling in their eyes, and on the, I don't know how it's called in English, the bridge of their nose. Okay, here there's building up a pressure. We have 3 ways why there's a reason. This is different for every person. So one type is because we have a lot of pressure in the eyes, and when I'm pushing this, I can take a little bit of the pressure off my eyes, because I'm rubbing the eyes a little bit. So when you're doing this with this one, that I'm going over my eyes, trying to stretch my eyes or massage them, and then try to get pressure out of it. This is typically we are doing this with tense muscle all the time. No? That we are okay. This is the same here. Okay, why I'm doing this? This could be a topic with my eyes. This is uniquely for every person and can just be a deep topic in the subconsciousness and doesn't relate to the person at all. I saw people that are doing this so often. Like myself, I do this very often. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, we will do this. By myself, it's combined with tiredness, but it gives a lot. But there are a lot of people that have it combined with being annoyed. Oh, yeah, okay. So this is one technique. Then there's another one. That's this one. This is to the third eye. Then there's a pressure on the third eye, and we try to get rid of this pressure with the third eye. Mostly there's also the finger here, but it can also be just here, and then trying to massage. It's more like on the topper end of the nose, and we try to massage this. This could be because I'm so angry, and when I'm all the time angry the whole day, then this point is getting very, very tense. So again, we have this massage, and trying to get rid of this tension, of this anger. And this could be that I'm also angry at myself. Not to the other person. I'm angry at myself. This was so bad what I said to Lars. I have a crush on you. You shouldn't say this. Yeah, so much anger, and then I try to massage this. And then there is a third one, but this is more like on the topper end, and this could be related to someone has an allergy, or someone feeling has this. I don't know how it's called in English. Can you write it in the comment maybe? In German, so it's not the nostrils. So in German, the direct translation would be side caves. It's side caves. So some people have a lot of pressure here on this, in this area, and that's why they're doing this move all the time. Yeah. So it can also be just an illness and doesn't relate to Lars at all. And this one, I didn't know why she put it into this video, to be nervous with the foot, going up and down, or with the leg, and doing this all the time. This is so common body language. Then we really need the context. So I will talk about this in different body language videos, but then I definitely need to see the context and see when is the foot getting faster or the knee getting faster up and down, and when it's getting slower, how is the person reacting to the words. So this is for me a too general body language. This one clenched their jaw. This is typically anger. Yeah, this is when we are angry. We are doing this most of the time. But again, it could be I'm angry at myself. I'm angry at this part. So there's a conflict in myself. Or it could also be what I didn't mention. I have a date with Lars, and now there is the waiter coming, and I don't like the waiter, or he didn't understand me, or he delivered the wrong food. So I can also be very angry at the waiter, and it doesn't belong to Lars, the reaction. Could also be. So let's look into the other top comments. I do some of these because I'm awkward and existing is uncomfortable. This is what I already answered. Yeah, we have this awkward, ashamed part, and the conflict. Yeah, I am angry at my ashamed part, so this is an inner conflict, and this inner conflict is expressing to the outward, to the other person, and of course it could be subconsciously that I want to send the message to the other person, hey, I'm so awkward, please don't go in contact, I just want to be alone all the time, and that's why my body is telling this message to every person. So the next comment, aren't these common sense? What do you mean with psychology tricks? I have this comment all the time beneath the videos. So on my German channel I had it a lot of the time. Yes, could be for this person, but a lot of people don't see this, and that's why I think it's very important to share these informations and to share these inspiration and talk a lot about this and bring awareness to the negative emotions. And I think it's not so bad to remind ourselves, maybe next time I want to see how often I'm clenching my jaw, and now I'm conscious why I'm doing this right now. So I really love to bring awareness to this. Most of the time I think we get unconscious of this, and that's why it's a good invitation to look into this deeper. This is normal behavior for me. My face do this all the time. Yeah, so we can also see that's what I'm talking about. Baseline in another video, before the last one with Charlie, with Moist Critical, I talked about the topic baseline, so this is also possible. And for real, I didn't see this comment before I had the idea with having a crush on someone, and here, it's so crazy. Huh? I do this when I have a crush on someone. For real, you don't have to believe me, but I only saw the top comments and wanted to answer them, and now saw this comment. Yeah, okay, cool. So I really love that I get here the confirmation. Yes, when I have a crush on someone, then I do this. Love it. So what do you think about this video? What do you like about this TikTok, or what you don't like about this TikTok? I'm very curious. Or do you also say, nothing new? I all knew this. This is nothing new at all for me. So thank you very much. See you in the next video. See you tomorrow. Bye.